Testing, 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 testing. I feel like I look so crazy today, you guys, but I'm just hanging out in my studio. And let me add this to the Patreon page. So, I'm chilling in my painting clothes. We're going to paint and hang out here. Let me get you guys in here with me. Use YouTube Live. Okay, I gotta get my live stream URL. If you're rewatching the replay of this video, hello. Peace and love. Just take me a minute. YouTube is trying to make us do the new version of the dashboard, and it's so confusing to me. Okay, why is my live not showing up? What the heck? Okay, maybe I could share it like this. Copy link. It's not even showing up on my... That's weird. It's not even showing up on my dashboard. Okay. Live now. Exclamation mark. Okay, we're gonna post it right now. Select the tiers. I do not want to schedule this. I want to post it right now. Okay, there we go. And publish now. Alright, so you guys should be able to see me live. I will see how many people are able to join me. This is a very weird recording angle. But I can't find my tripod. I'm like in the middle of reorganizing my studio, and I don't know where I put that piece from my phone to go on my tripod. So anyway, if you're here in the room, let me know. Leave a comment on Patreon or here in the chat on YouTube. Hi, what's up, guys? I'll be checking back and forth between the two. So I guess I'll get started. So I'll let you guys know what I've been doing today. I'm getting ready to assemble a reborn toddler, and also I have some other babies that I need to paint their hair on. So I think I'm just gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna assemble them all at the same time or what I'm gonna do. It depends on how I feel, but I need to get this toddler assembled because I need to get it shipped out this week. I'm not sure if this body's gonna work, so that's what I'm kind of worried about. I might have to order a new body for it. So we'll see. The body I have for it, it's for the same size like toddler, but I don't know, it just looks kind of weird. It looks kind of small to me. I don't know, maybe in my mind I'm just thinking the doll's bigger than it is, but we'll see how it looks when I put it all together. It's the toddler I've been showing you guys. So I glued the hair. The hair took a long time to dry because it was a ton of hair. So other than that, the limbs are already stuffed and the doll's ready to get assembled. The eyes are in. He looks so cute. So I'm just really excited to see him all put together. I'm drinking my daily harvest smoothie. I already ate, like, I don't know, for some reason today I was really hungry. Usually I don't eat until in the afternoon, but I ate my leftover dinner for breakfast this morning. It was like some African food. If you guys been following me for a while, you know I love Ethiopian food. So I had some Masir Wat, which is like a red lentil with some injera, the injera flatbread. And then I had some leftover cabbage and carrots, and like it was only a couple more of the beets. Oh, and it was so good. I ate it last night. It was the only meal I ate, and I swear, my husband picked it up from this African food restaurant on the way home because he had been wanting some African food. And I swear, I don't know. I feel like whatever they put in the food, it just explodes when it gets in your stomach. I'm so serious because I didn't eat a lot, but it felt like I was uncomfortably full, like to the point, like later that night I had heartburn. I had to go to the grocery store. I just felt like if somebody pushed on my stomach, I was probably gonna explode or something. And I didn't even overeat. It was good, but yeah, I'm like, there's some type of chemical, I think. Some additive they're putting in this food, but it's so delicious. So next time I'll just have to eat less. Like today I was like, okay, don't. It didn't make me feel like that this morning. Excuse me. Choking. Oh, choking on live. Alright, so other than the reborn toddler, I have 2 custom order dolls that I'm working on. Okay, somebody's in here. Hello. Hi. I'm working on, a customer changed their, order to a Playborn, to try to save their layaway, so I let them do that, because they couldn't finish their layaway, so I'm doing like a Playborn of a realborn Dominic, and it's coming out cute. I have to paint the hair on it, and then that'll be ready to ship out. And who else? I'm working on a custom Andres, which is the Chase by Bonnie Brown, so I'm pretty much done painting it now. I just need to give it hair, and it's gonna have combi hair, so that's gonna be really cute. So I'm hoping to finish both of those by the end of the week. And then next week, I'll be working on 2 custom. Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks for joining me. If you're in here, please comment if you can in the chat or on Patreon so I know you're here and who you are. But next week I'll be doing my last customs for the summer. I'm always taking custom orders, but I gave myself like a break for the summer, so like now there's like a 20 to 24 week wait. So my next custom isn't due until August, and I'm already booked up through like November. Like I've still been getting orders, so if you want to order a custom, it's just a longer wait now. But anyway, so my last 3 customs are 2 Uriahs next week, and what was the other one? I don't remember. Let me look on my computer. I got it right here. Oh, one, somebody wanted Precious, which is the Skya by Realborn kit. But, they wanted to have, like, the Swiss skin tone. So, that's going to be pretty cool. And I think they want fully rooted hair. So, then after that, I'm pretty much done with my customs. I do have, 1, maybe 2 babies that I'll be taking to Rose for people that ordered them already. One of them is a silicone baby, cuddle baby. She wants me to bring it to Rose. So, you know, I got, like, 2 months to finish that one. So, I'm good. So, yeah, I'm excited. Like, it's nice to just, like, have downtime. Hey, what's up, Jennifer? Hey, Jen. How are you? I see your comment there. I'm all close to the screen, because if I back up, you guys really can't see my face. I'm going to be painting in this live. I'm just kind of drinking my smoothie and catching you guys up. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. It's just us in here. Hey, Lana. I hope I'm saying your name right. Lana. Hi. Let's see. So, yeah, after that, it's so nice. I was thinking about that today. Like, when I got all my orders, like, in November, December, it was, like, don't get me wrong, I'm so thankful for all the work I had to do and the income. It was amazing. But, it was so much work. So much work to the point where, like, I didn't have time to, like, do it, like, a lot of things that I needed to do. And I was ordering, like, I was using services to help make life a little easier, like ordering my groceries and just certain things I would do to help take load off of me, because, you know, I am a wife and I am a mom, but it's only so much I can do in a day. So now I've been going to the grocery store because I have, like, it's just like more of a regular workload again. I've been going to the grocery store, and I was thinking today I'm going to the health food store. We have a new health food store by our house where we get, like, a lot of our produce and stuff, because we eat, like, mostly vegetarian diet, mostly. But yeah, I was just thinking that because I went to the store yesterday, and I was like, oh, I'll just go tomorrow to get the produce when it's on sale. So anyway, it saves a lot of money when you buy your own groceries, because those services have all those fees and you can't get, like, the sale price items. But it does save you time, but I don't need the time saved anymore because I'm back to normal schedule. So anyway, I'm looking forward to painting some of my like, ready to ship dolls. So let me show you guys what I've been working on. Enough of me yakking. This one here is a little Playborn that I squeezed in this week. I don't think I showed her on Patreon. Her eyes looking weird. Yeah, her eyes aren't glued in yet, but she's just going to be a simple little Playborn. I don't even think I'm going to give her hair. I think I'm going to just leave her like she is, and if somebody wants her, they'll want her. They can get her at a decent price. My Playborns are $1.95. So this is little Navaya. I just need to gloss her lips and glue in her eyes, give her a magnet, and her limbs are already done. This is, I think I showed this one on Patreon. This is little Anna. This is the first doll that made me, like, my work, like, kind of popular. Like, when I was first getting started, I made probably like 20 or 30 of these in, like, a couple years time. She was my Uriah before there was a Uriah. Yeah, this little one. So anyway, I actually had a customer who ordered her, but then they had to cancel. So I decided I was gonna go ahead and just make her and sell her, because I think she's cute. And then it was fun to make her again, because it's been so long since I've made a little Anna. And I made her to be like a little ethnic color. Not sure how I'm going to do her hair. When I posted her on Instagram, some people said I should make her like a brown hair. And I think that like a light brown, sandy brown. And I think I agree with that, because I think some of my favorite Annas were the ones with, like, the light brown hair. So anyway, I'm just about finished painting her. I got some little spots to get on her, but other than that, she is done. That's my birds making all that noise. Alright, this is the chase that I was telling you about. Andres, that's what I call him. He looks so real. If I didn't have his head in my hands, it looked like I had a real baby. A little real baby. He looks so real. When I root this head, it's scary. Hey, Lisa. Look who I have. Little Andres. So I am done painting him. I just have to give him hair. So I'll be giving him hair later this week. Yep. He's so cute. I like this sculpt. I didn't at first until I painted it. I'm gonna do a Levi one day. I was the same way about Levi. Let's see. I got some behind me here. I'm always bouncing in between a lot of projects, guys. This is little Avon. Thank you, Lisa. She said, I love him. You did an amazing job. This is little Avon. Avon is actually going to live in Korea when I'm all done with him. And I just have to do like the last flesh layers and give some veins. Like, I don't know, when I did my last Avon, I hardly did any veins. Like, it just had like just a very like milky, creamy skin tone. So I'm going to try to just keep it really light with the veins when I do him. I'm hoping to finish him up today, actually. Today or tomorrow. I want him to be mailed by Friday, so I should probably finish him today, huh? And I got one more that I didn't tell you guys about because I started him last night. Could be a her, and that's this one here. This is the Jamie by Audrey Stoetti. Not done, of course. I have a lot more work to do. But this is the let me show you the limbs. These limbs are amazing. This is the 1/4 limb baby. You guys see that? My camera. I don't know where my camera's focusing at. But anyway. I made the hands. You can't really tell on my phone camera, but I made the hands just slightly lighter than the arm. You'll be able to tell more when I get more of my detailing work on. Look at that hand. I love how this hand is shaped. It just looks so just dainty. Look at that one. She did a really good job on these feet because they're not like the limbs aren't like clunky. You know what I mean? Like they just look so good for the size of this baby. So this is gonna be, I don't know, either a ready to ship baby or a doll show baby. I don't know. I figure I'm making all these ready to ship babies now, so whatever I have left, I could just take to the doll show. Like whatever doesn't sell before the show. But anyway, I call them snuggle babies, the babies with the 1/4 limbs. I love them because they feel like a full body silicone. If you want a reborn that feels like a full body silicone, get a 1/4 limb reborn without the armatures. Because when you pick them up, they just flop so much, and you can pose them, their arms and legs to go anywhere because there's just all that cloth. They're just so posable. They're so cuddly. And I sold like 3 or 4 of them around, it was around Christmas time. But the people who bought them love them. Like they still, like people still write me to this day just saying how much they love the snuggle babies. Like I don't think that they'll ever, I can't say ever, but I don't think they'll be as popular because people are tending to prefer to see like the body of the doll. Like everybody wants a full body silicone. But I think that for me, my favorite type of reborn would be a 1/4 limb. They just feel more realistic. Even though you can't dress them in this many variety of clothes, if you're talking about realism when you pick them up, that's the way to go. But anyway, this is Jamie by Audrey Stoetti. I don't know what I'm going to name it because you guys know I always rename my babies. And this is what I'm going to paint on right now, actually. Feel free to ask me any questions if you are in here, so I can talk about the things that you guys would like me to talk about. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. I got a phone call. Okay. I think that I have caught you guys up on everything. Oh, I might be painting this baby right now, too. Maybe. This here is the Rosie by Laura Lee Eagles. And I don't know. I didn't even remember that I had this doll until I was cleaning up my studio last weekend. And so, I might be working on this baby today for the show. Like, we'll see what happens for the Canadian show. Because I'm trying to focus on taking like smaller dolls because I'm going out of the country and I want to pack lightly as I can. So I'm thinking about it. I love the hands on this baby. I love the hands. I only painted one of these, like, I think it was like 2 or 3 years ago. No, it was longer than that. Maybe like 3 or 4 years ago. And anyway, in fact, one of the patrons has her. Hi, Judy. How are you? Yeah, thank you, Lisa. I thought it was a little cute little face. So I might be working on that one today, but let me get started. Let me get started back to doing some detailing on this baby. And I guess I'll start with the limbs. I like to do the limbs first. This is my paint. We're down to the the bareness of it all now. Because I took like a long break from painting because I was rooting a toddler and then I was out of town. And so I'm kind of in paint and then assemble mode right now. We'll see. Alright. So let's start with the foot. Feel free to ask me any questions that you guys have. I wish I could listen to music, but here on YouTube I can't because of the copyright. Did I miss you guys say something? Okay. How are you guys doing today? My kids only have like 2 or 3 more weeks of school and they're off for the summer. I can't believe it. But where did the school year go? I feel like I'm finally used to the fact that they always have breaks from school. Feels like my kids are always on break. They go back to school just to go back to break. That's just schools nowadays, I guess. But anyway, they're excited. My daughter's going to a new school next year. She's going to a art school. So that's going to be cool. I went to a performing arts high school. So it's pretty awesome to have her following in my footsteps, so to speak. It's a different school. Some of my friends actually went to this school. So I know, and actually I kind of know some of the people through association who founded the school. So yeah, it's pretty cool that she'll be going there. I really hope she likes it. She's so excited. Oh my gosh. She's super excited. I have to hide my excitement to keep her wanting to go there. You're working on so many babies at one time that would make my head spin. Oh my gosh, Jen, you just don't know. I think that it works good for me to work on more than one baby at a time though, because that way I don't get bored. I used to be a one baby at a time type of girl, but I think just for my creative juices, it's good for me to go with where my flow is going, you know? So, and then last week, actually, it was kind of a busy week, and then my creativity just wasn't there, so I didn't want to do anything, to be honest, and so I forced myself to reorganize my studio, and so I'm like about a little more than halfway done. I'll give you guys a tour if you guys would like when I'm all done. I'm not sure when I'll be done, though, but I probably won't put it on YouTube. Here's that foot. Now that it has some of my pinks on it. I probably won't put it on YouTube because I just don't plan to do another tour on YouTube at this point. But I will show it to you guys if you'd like. Just let me know. And the reason why, somebody had actually suggested this to me. They were just like, you know, you have a lot of valuable things. Like, even though, like, to the average person, these dolls don't mean anything, to some people they do mean, like, a lot. Like, they know their worth, and, like, it's like you're telling everybody what's in your house. So, yeah, I'm just trying to be kind of cautious about that. You know? You never know. You never know who's watching. Just pop in to say hello. I'm at work. Oh, okay. Thank you, Judy. Thank you for popping in. So while you guys are here, I guess I should say also, I am going to try to go live again next week. Because I don't know if you guys, well, I know everybody doesn't have access to the Patreon morning routine, so I talked about it a little bit in that video. But because I'm going to Canada at the end of the month, I have a lot that's going on right now to get ready for that, and I don't want everything to be just like it'll be the end of the month and all this stuff will be going on, and then I won't have time to finish everything. So I want to try to get as many of the Patreon rewards done by the beginning of the month. So anyway, with that being said, I think that next week, I'm not sure which day yet, but I'll let you guys know. I'll do another live then, and we can hang out again. Sorry guys, I'm forgetting to hold up what I'm doing to show you. This lighting isn't the best for showing you guys though. I'll show you guys pictures when I'm all done. It's hard to see right now because I have this big window behind me. It's making everything look crazy. I like these little things too because they paint up kind of fast. Because there's not as much to paint, obviously. I need to start working on my syllabus for my painting class. How many dolls shows am I going to this year? Well, funny that you would ask. I'm actually, no. Let's see. I'm going to the IAC, which is in Canada. So that's one. I'm going to the Rose Show in Utah. That's two. I'm going to the Kansas Show. That's three. And then there's a Phoenix Doll Show in October that I plan to attend. So that's four. And then I would like to go to the Florida show just to go, not to have a booth, but like I did last year, just pop in real quick. So 5 if you count that one. And I haven't told my daughter yet, but I want it to be kind of like a mom-daughter trip for me and her, and if my mom wants to go, she can go too. But definitely not taking my youngest daughter again. She, as soon as we walked in the room for the show, she was like, all right, I'm ready to go. I was like, what the heck? We flew all the way to Florida. We are not leaving. And then she proceeded to be unhappy the whole time we were there. So, yeah, my daughter's like, Mom, you cannot take her again. Like, no, she's not ready. You got to be a doll lover to go to a doll show, which she is a doll lover, but I think she's just too young to enjoy the show. As the way I want to enjoy it, you know, I want to walk around and touch everything and look at everything and talk to all the people and all that. Yeah, Lisa, it was crazy. It was like, oh my gosh, what do you want to do? Go back to the hotel room? No. We're here for the show, girl. No. We're here for the show, girl. This is coming out good. I like that hand. I love the way it looks when I add this color. It just brings so much life to the doll. So yeah, are you going to any shows, Lisa? Anybody in here? You guys going to any shows? So far I don't know any patrons who are going to Canada, so it'd be nice to meet some of you guys there. I know it's the first year of the show, so I'm wondering what the turnout will be like. um, Last year for the Kansas show, the first year I was really surprised that it had a decent turnout, because you just never know when it's the first year. So, I don't know. I keep telling people if you're on the East Coast, you should go. Like, if you're right, it's like right there. It's closer than the Rose Show. And McPherson is the big company that's backing it. Like, I don't know if they're backing it, but I know they're, like, affiliated with it. You know, like Bountiful Baby does Rose. I think Irresistibles partners with Kansas. And so McPherson is the big one for Canada. You're not going to any shows, Lisa? Well, you can go with me. I'll take you with me online. I'll go live. I always do. I try to go live for my patrons and show you guys behind the scenes, and if I have time I go live on Instagram or YouTube. So you can see, I don't know if you can see, but this is the part of the head where I've done the little blushing, and then this is the part where I haven't yet. I really want to try to paint on canvas. I'm like itching to do it, so I'll probably do it this summer because I'll have a little more downtime, you know. But I'm like itching to paint on canvas with like either with watercolor or with like watered down acrylics, which that's what I used to paint with. I water down my acrylic paint and make my own air dry paints. But what I want to paint is like flowers and birds. Really birds. I really want to paint birds. I've been like really admiring some artists on YouTube, not YouTube, on Instagram. And I don't know, I'm just like, I feel like it's another art form I could get into. So we'll see. You know, you never know what's going to happen. That's how I got into Reborns. I was just like, let me try it. And next thing you know, I had this hidden talent that I didn't know about. You know, I'm looking forward to my class in Kansas, and I'm looking forward to my tutorial coming out. My gosh, I'm looking forward to having the time to finish it here after this next week, getting my last customs done. But I was noticing how a lot of people who are coming out as new artists, they're really good from the start. Like, if you follow somebody's tutorial, you don't have to make a whole bunch of mistakes because they've made all the mistakes and they're showing you what they did, you know. You don't have to take the long road. Like, I've been making dolls since 2011, and I feel like I really am pretty confident with my work now. And when I see some of the people who come out now, they're like, yeah, I just started making dolls in December. And it's like, oh my gosh, their work looks so amazing. It took me so long to get to a point where I felt like my work was decent. So if you want to learn how to paint, you don't have to go the long route of learning on your own. I would love to go, but unfortunately money is tight, and we are moving to another place in July. Really need to start packing. Adulting sucks. I hear you, girl. I just had to say no to a bird yesterday because I'm like, oh, Probably need to buy groceries with that money instead. Yeah, I hear you. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Trying to show you guys while at the same time doing this. Um, yeah, maybe next year, Jen. I would love to meet you in person. Just doing her little lips. Oh, I guess it's a her because I'm saying her now. At first I saw him. Yeah, one of my bird friends, like, my birds are doing really well, by the way. I have a lot of babies that I'll be taking out of my aviary and trying to sell off before the end of May when I leave. This is like, oops, hope you guys are still there. Oh no, it's saying that my battery's low. Uh-oh. Hope we make it through this live. Um, I just charged my phone. Why is it low? What was I saying though? Oh yeah, the birds. So yeah, my friend, he had found somebody online who was like selling birds at a super great deal for the type of birds that they are. And so we were both gonna go in and get. I've been looking for this particular bird to have as a mate for one of my birds, but at the end of the day, I passed on it. And I was like, oh man, I've been waiting for this bird to come along, and now I'm saying no. But it was just too many ifs about the bird too, though. Like, I didn't know how old it was, and it's like, if I'm getting a bird as a mate, I should really know how old it is, because if it's too old to mate, that's just a waste of money. Just because it's a deal doesn't mean it's good, you know? But anyway, yeah, I should be actually going. I should have went and got these babies out of my aviary already. Some of them, some of the lovebird babies, but I just haven't. So I'm like, oh, they're with their parents, because I don't plan to sell them as tame babies. They'll just be a little wild. They're so pretty. Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. They're like purple and yellow and purple, yellow, and white. Just, they're amazing. Amazing, amazing. It took 2 years for me to get these birds, guys. That's how long I've been trying to have lovebird babies. 2 years. And my birds finally were like, oh yeah, I guess we want to be parents. These open mouth babies are hard. They're hard to do. This face reminds me of a Bountiful Baby kit. Morgan, no, Morgan? Morgan, I think is the name. Or at least that's what I named it. I think it was Morgan. People always ask me, how do I do my lips? I do it kind of like you would do eyeliner, to be honest. Not eyeliner, lip liner. I do the outer, I focus on the outer edges. Like, I paint the whole lip, then I focus on the outer edges, because that's what gives me like that shadow. And then if I need to, after I get the outer edges dark enough, I'll go back in. Like, you can go back in with like the same color, or I might leave it or go in with a purple or something. Go around one more time. Yeah, I'll probably add purple to this later. Yep. It's cute. I need to tone it down a little bit, but it's a good start. What ended up happening to the floor in your house? Were you able to get fixed? Well, actually, they shrunk back down. It's so weird. So they were swollen up, And I guess I just needed to give it time, and now you can't even tell that it ever happened. Like, you can tell slightly. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I accidentally left the water on in my bathroom, and I flooded my bathroom and hallway. um, and anyway, that was totally, so my bathroom is, like a porcelain tile, so the bathroom was fine, but in the hallway is like a laminate wood. It looks like hardwood, but it's like laminate. And anyway, it swole up and it was horrible, and I was like, oh my gosh, we just had this done a year ago. And anyway, it's looking good. Thank you for asking. Hopefully we get another year or two out of it. I mean, we knew it wasn't going to be something permanent when we put it in, so I was kind of hoping the kids would be the one that ruined it and not me, though. Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, go figure. And I've left that sink on several times since then, too. I know, it's not good. So I keep saying we need to get the pressure fixed, or maybe change out the faucet, because our last sink, like, you can actually hear when the water comes on, but for some reason now that we have this sink, it's too fancy or something. Like, you can hardly hear when the water comes on. The joy of homeownership, right? We just have to defrost our freezer. Like, what? I can't say we, because I didn't do anything. My husband did it. But our refrigerator stopped working, but the freezer was working, and I kept going, I think that I think you need to just take everything out of there. I feel like something's wrong. Like, it needs to be defrosted. Something tells me this. I remember this from somewhere, and sure enough, that's what was wrong. So my husband had to empty it out, put it outside. He put like a heater in there to melt all the ice, I guess. Like, some of the kids wouldn't close the freezer all the way, and it would get ice build up. And anyway, now thank God it's working, because we've only had that refrigerator for like 2 years. I'm like, man, it should be working longer than that, because it's just like a standard top door, bottom door. It's nothing fancy type of refrigerator. I'm just getting this lip shade right. So now I'm going over it with brown on the outer part. Doing my lip liner. You'll probably see a difference now. Let me see how much battery I have left. Okay. We're good. We're good. Oh, you little cute little lips. Okay. Keep trying to get inside of this mouth. It's so hard. Sometimes what I do is I push like that on the lips. So I can't show you guys while I'm doing it, because I have to use force to paint that tongue. Make the tongue stick out a little more. There we go. I got it that time. I got that tongue. Alright, I'm gonna go around these eyes a little. Just a little. I want to do a speed painting video. I haven't done one in so long. Alright, doing the nostrils. Try not to go too dark on them. On my ethnic babies. Just a little bit. And we'll do that angel's kiss a little bit more. There we go. You're looking like a baby. It's going to be cute. I think I'm going to make it a girl. And I think it's going to have a nice curly head of hair. I'll probably root this one. After rooting that toddler, it doesn't seem like rooting takes long on these babies. It's like, oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. It took forever to root that toddler. Oh, thank you, Jen. Glad it resolved. Yeah, it saved me a lot of money. Yep. Bring in my smoothie before it melts. These are so good. Alright, I'm trying to think, was there anything else I was supposed to show you guys? Well, do you guys want to see some of my fails? I still have failures. I have a failure that's so bad. I'm going to show you. So I was, this is really embarrassing. So, I was working on this Playborn, and I was like, let me try to do, like, I've been trying to, I can't believe I'm showing you guys this, but anyway, it looks so horrible. I was trying to work on a Playborn, and I was trying to do, like, the, like, kinky hair, like, you know, like, if a little, you know, baby has, who's, like, a little black baby has, like, little short, curly hair, the curls are so tight. Some people's hair texture is like that when they're babies. Some people have the soft and more like loose curls. So anyway, I was trying to do that with this Playborn, and it just didn't come out right at all. It's horrible, guys. So this is my failure. Like, here's the back of it. And then I tried to save myself in the front, and it just doesn't look good at all. So this is one of my flops. So this is for you guys that think I do everything right. I definitely don't. Yeah. Probably just gonna throw this one in the trash. She looks so horrible. My daughter will probably say, don't throw it away, Mom, give it to me. But she really needs to go in the trash. Anyway, I don't know. It didn't come out right. And I've seen people do it on the reborns. I've tried it with sponges. This time I tried it with a brush, and I just still can't do it. So I feel like there needs to be more reborns painted with that hair texture. And I've only seen it done right maybe like twice. So I probably just need to study the pictures more. But anyway, I don't know, it just didn't come out how I thought. Yeah, so she's not going anywhere. My son has 3 parakeets. Oh, I didn't miss your comment, Lisa. I'm sorry. Your son has 3 parakeets. I probably have about 25 baby parakeets in my aviary right now. 25. But the good thing is, I have a lot of them adopted already. Like people who, at least people who said they're gonna adopt them. So that is the good part. I think I'm gonna start working on this Rosie since I'm just sitting here, because I've pretty much done all that I want to do to the no name baby, the little Jamie. I want to put her down for a little while and then come back to her. Yeah, I like to do that sometimes because then I'll get a fresh look. She's gonna be interesting to paint because the way she's sculpted, she doesn't have like a big eyebrow space. So it's kind of like, okay, her eyebrows are gonna have to be like right here, and it's like such a small space. You know what I mean? Like she has I don't know. She's cute, really cute, but how poked out her mouth and lips are, and her eyes are so far down. Her face is just so, squished. Everything is just right there together. Yeah. So I need to think about that. Because eyebrow placement is huge. You know what I mean? Like, look on this baby. Everything is squished down, but none of her features are bigger. You know what I mean? Everything's kind of the same size. But anyway. Can't I strip it? I guess I could. I really don't like to, but I guess I could do that, Lisa. I might. I think I had thought about that because I was able to use the arms and legs, and then I had like an extra kit, so I just took the arms and legs and put it with another head. I guess I could strip it. I just don't like to do that. Alright, so you guys get to see my first layers on Rosie. So you can see, I paint with probably thicker layers than most when it comes to my ethnic dogs. I used to use super thin layers, but I realized that that wasn't really appropriate for the kind of paints that I use. So I have modified, and sometimes I use really thick layers if I'm painting like a darker skin doll, but it's got a medium thickness to it now. And I go over all of this in my tutorial, which I really want to release it before I go to Canada. That's my goal. Keeps getting pushed back. I don't see a lot of people painting this kit anymore. In fact, even when she first came out, I don't think that this was one of the most made. You know what I mean? Like Serenity was made a lot, and Americas, and Gertie. There seems to be a lot of Gerties. But so I'm kind of thinking about taking this to the doll show. I have a Quinlan, Laura Lee Eagles Quinlan, which is a super rare kit, and I was thinking about taking it to Rose because I know somebody else who took one to Rose last year and she sold her. But I don't know, guys. I'm kind of getting kind of nervous about traveling with that doll for some reason. I feel like because they're like sometimes at doll shows people do steal stuff, and I feel like if I took her, I would kind of be like anxious a little bit, like a lot anxious about somebody stealing her and always wondering about that doll, because I know the girl who brought her last year to Rose, she didn't leave the doll downstairs in the room at all. Like, she didn't even bring her down to show anybody that she had it until the day of the show. And it's like, okay, do I really want to feel that way at the show? You know what I mean? Maybe I should just sell her online. So anyway, that's what I'm trying to decide. Am I going to sell her before the show? Or, like, you know, on my website. That's what I'm trying to say. Am I going to sell her on my website, or am I going to take her to the Rose show? I don't know. Alright, we have a few minutes left here. Do you guys have any questions for me before either we run out of time or my battery dies? Hoping my battery doesn't die. If you have not watched the, okay, this brush is better. If you have not watched the morning routine video, it's up now. I uploaded it last night. And I also put up the coloring page and the, poster picture. I'm going to be taking the coloring reward away this coming up month. Oh, I think I already did, actually, last night. And I think I'm not sure if I took away the poster picture. I don't remember. But yeah, people weren't really participating. Only like a couple people were participating in the coloring challenge. So I just figured it probably wasn't something that everybody wanted to do. So I am thinking though about putting like a little miniature coloring book on my website. I don't know if I'll do like as a freebie or how I'll do it, but I know some people would be interested in it. So this is with her first layer of paint. I'm making her a little ethnic base. Okay guys, my battery is down to 2%, so I've got to go. Was I dead set against painting hair on my babies, Jennifer? I don't remember that at all. Oh my gosh, who knows? I always contradict myself, right? Never say never. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go because my battery's about to die, and I want to make sure I tell you guys goodbye. I will be live again next week if you missed this one. Thank you, everybody who joined me. Be sure to check out the Patreon page. I would recommend you download the app for all the new stuff that I dropped last night for the rewards. And I will talk to you guys on our page soon. Bye. Have a great rest of your day, everybody.